Well, YouTubers, I'm going to be probably doing more questions on Let's Go Help for members, okay? Uh, they're the paying customers, but I hope you listen and pick up some hints and techniques and stuff like that that should be helpful. Um, and first, I want to get a listing of links here that you should know about. And I'll put them in the YouTube after I finish um, this session, because it's hard to do when you're live on the live at YouTube, but I can do it on the chat in Let's Go Help. On the chat in Let's Go Help. Okay, so there's some new programs you may be interested in. I could go over. I just did a video on them, and that's why. But as members, I want, and also remember, there are two things that members should always have. One is your Let's Go Meta Grant report. Let me get that. Let's see. If I was a Meta Grant report, where would I be? Maybe here. No. No. My baby said go to rehab, and I said no. Okay, let me get that. I'm sorry, not too organized. This is the last day of our. This is the biggest grant we give every month, $40,000. So it's midnight tonight. So we're all scrambling like hell. At least I am, and I'm sure everybody else is. If I am, and it's for you to do anything. So you can get $1,000 or $500 to do anything you want with it, and it's only for members. And if you don't get it this time, you could apply again next time. And by the way, our grants, you could get each one of them once, okay? So when you win one, you won't be able to win that one again, but you could win all the others. And we have 3 others, and we're considering maybe tomorrow, so we may announce another one. So stay tuned, and that will be a special one. But here's the Meta Grant report. And, oh, Michelle, hi. Hi. And I also want to make sure everybody is gets their state report. Let's go help2.co. Oh, damn it. LESKO. Yeah, up in the fee, if you put 500, then you get the report, and the 500 grant report, you'll see that. Okay, let me get that link and put it for folks to see. Let's see, okay. Oh, great, Michelle. Please do, okay? The more we can have people knowing that we're alive and well and willing to help. Romney, say if I do win the $40,000 grant, how long do I have to wait before? Usually about 3.5 years, Rami. No, actually the total is $40,000 we give out. What we give out is $1,000 or $500, and it usually takes 2 or 3 weeks to get that out. Okay. And the same with all the other ones. And if you don't win, we'll have a new application for $40,000 for next month, for March. Oh boy, March sounds nice after all this weather. And you could apply for that tomorrow. Well, you apply for it tomorrow, but if you win this one, we won't give you another one, for next month. But we have 4 of them. And there's some interesting things. Don't forget, if you internet free internet, or actually $30 a month to help you pay internet, which comes out to about $300 plus, well, maybe $360 plus $100 for a computer on the government's getinternet.gov, okay? If you go to getinternet.gov, apply for that, because that's going to go away in November, January, February 7th. That's going away February 7th. And there's some interesting new programs coming. I won the December car repair. Oh, wonderful. Well, then you speak the truth and from the horse's mouth, so people could learn from you. Yes, I heard about that. Yeah, so that's so nice, Michelle. Where do you live, Michelle? I don't know what state are you in. Whereabouts? So Michelle, one of the people that help you, Michigan, cool. Whereabouts? Are you in Detroit or somewhere up north? Can we get a grant to move to the East Coast from Canada? Maybe, Beverly. We have a listing for help for moving expenses. A lot of it, actually, where to contact is your local Career One Stop, because they help you get jobs all over the country, and they should know what's available. But also, let's see, I gotta find out. I'll try to get this for you. Let me see, hold on a sec. And I have a special report on help for moving expenses, okay? And that's it, okay. And remember, there are cities that will give you money to move there. And there are actually countries that will do that. Everybody's looking for people to work and be there. Grants to pay for moving, okay? Yeah, let me get you that. Okay. Okay, here. And then also in the top, you see a listing of the LESCO MetaGrant report. Look at number 3 there. Underneath that is where to get the people that help you with job. Harrison Township, near Mount Clemens, next to Lake St. Clair. Oh, cool. Now, I went to school in Milwaukee and lived and grew up in Pennsylvania, so I used to fly over there a lot. Sometimes I'd stop and get a connection. This was back in the 60s or whatever, so that was long ago. But that's a good. Also, what's happening now, Connecticut just passed like getting rid of your medical bills. In other words, they're going to pay for your past medical bills. And the way they do that is through an organization, a nonprofit, that collects all the medical bills. In other words, what they're doing, they're paying the nonprofit. See, when you have a medical bill, they beat on you as much as they can, okay? And they lie, cheat, steal, whatever, to try to get you to get the money. When that doesn't work, then they sell the debt. So these are legalized debt. And there's people out there that buy the debt, or they'll take anything because they can't get it from you and it doesn't pay them to take you to court and all this kind of stuff. So what they do is sell that debt. So they like get a penny on $100 or something like that. I forget what it is, but it's close to that. So they sell your debt for a penny, and these people try to get it from you. So what the states are doing, and counties and cities, is buying that debt. They'll pay a penny on the dollar. So they'll throw in $1 million and get $100 million of debt paid. So it comes off your credit score and everything like that. And actually, Biden took off credit debt from your score, and that shouldn't be anymore. I'm pretty sure. I mean, talked about it once. I'd have to verify it to make sure. But you could find out easily enough by just contacting a HUD counselor. A HUD counselor, send you hud.gov/counseling. And you see a listing there, state-by-state listing, of all the free financial counselors. And they would know what's available or not where you live. So that's an interesting thing. There's still money for home buyers that are back. And this is a national program that is run at the state level. So that's still a lot of money. So if you're worried about your mortgage, NCS, okay, here is the link It's ncsha.org, okay? You go to there and you look for your state, okay? And then you get the name and phone number of the state program, and you call your state. Now the one I was talking about today in my video was for Nevada. So they have a lot of money. And what they have too there, I want to buy a house. Okay, Beverly. What they have also is a video explaining how to fill out the form on the internet to get this. Like, it's probably $20,000 or more you could get. Beverly, buying a house, yes. Look at item number 7 in the Let's Go Meta Grant report, okay? I just didn't, can you tell me what you were doing? I heard about a grant, I'm not sure. Right now I have to have brain surgery soon and need some living expenses. Yes, Brenda, I'm reading this on YouTube. Yeah, keep track, look in the, I'm gonna have a link in YouTube with all the links I talked about, okay? So after that, if you don't hear your issue covered, there'll be certainly links there that you could work on. So that will help you out of this stuff, okay? Now, okay, want to buy a house, okay. There's 7 or 8 organizations, nonprofits, that help you do that. And that's what you want to do. You don't want to go to Google and search for, you know, buying a house. You're just going to get real estate agents, money. People want to sell you money and mortgages and all that kind of crap. No, you don't want that. You want help. You want to get expert help to see what is best for you. Okay. Everybody else is working on what's best for them. So the more they could convince you to buy something from them, so they're very well trained in making you believe that what they have is the best thing for you. But you can't really trust that, no matter how sincere these people are, because they don't know everything. And they're just, it's too easy to be biased. So before you talk to any of those people, you go to these 7 organizations that are just there to help you buy a house for your condition. If one says, no, you can't do it, you go to the next one. If the next one says, no, there's no way you could do it, you go to the next one. That's the only way you really find out what may be available for you, okay? It takes, you know, digging ditches, like, I mean, it doesn't happen by itself. The people don't fly into your front door and knock on the door and say, hey, do I have a deal for you? You know, no, you have to go and find them. And that's a medical debt, yes. Now there's other people that help you for medical debt, Michelle. If you look at number, is it 9? Let me see. Let's see, let me open a Let's Go Meta Grant report and go down the list and see on medical. Okay, there's people, nonprofit organizations that help you with that debt, okay? Oh, that's the moving expenses. I'm sorry, that's not working. Grants, no. Okay, I want the Metabar. Okay, that's right. Okay, Meta Grant report. Okay, you want to get down to see, I think it's like 9 or 19. I forget all these numbers. Man, my brain is not what it used to be, ain't what it used to be, ain't what it used to be. This old brain, it ain't what it used to be many long years ago. Okay, buys inflation reduction. Yeah, the Let's Go Meta Grant is my cheat sheet for everything. Most answers can be right there, where to go. Then you have to work at that, okay? That's the important thing, and that's what people, that's where the downfall is, because they're not encouraged to do it, and that's why we have people like Michelle and other people that are there all the time to help you. It's number 15. Number 15. Okay, so that's where you want to start. And I'm going to put this here in the list also. Okay, here are the nonprofits that help with debt. Okay, Michelle, let me get this here. but it's number 15. They're part of number 15 in the Let's Go Meta Grant report. Okay. Yeah, and that's a cool thing. Yeah, and don't forget the child. If you have children, or people, people have children, or even if you're a caregiver, I think it covers that too. Is a new child care credit, and that's going to be through the IRS, but it's really a check. It's just like a stimulus check for people who have children, and it's like $1,000, $2,000, and it could be retroactive to cover 1943. They're working on that on the Congress now. They passed the hard part, which is the House of Representatives, and the Senate should be a lot easier. And that's so watch for that. How do you know that? You get on the list of your congressmen or senators. Get on their email list, because they love bragging about things they could do for voters, because then you say, oh, this guy did it all by himself, so I should vote for him when you're ready to retire. When I'm ready to retire, you should appreciate that you will continue. I'm not going to retire. And until just a couple of months ago, I thought, this is just a little business to make me money to live on it, and give me something important to do instead of sitting on the beach or playing shitty golf or whatever people do when they retire. That's what I grew up, that's what you did. But no, I'm 80 already. I could have retired 20 years ago, and that would have been crazy. I'm having the best time of my life. I think I'm helping people more. I feel what the people tell me. And if you don't feel I'm helping you, then I got to find something else to do. Because I really do believe that we're here to help other people, and that we should do that to pay our way in life. It's not for accumulating all that shit like Donald Duck's uncle. In the basement accumulating. Remember the Scrooge McDuck? Is that his name or something like that? You would have all the money downstairs, and the little duck kids used to come down and screw it all up or whatever. Now I'll be doing this. And this is interesting. Rent grants just for seniors at the county level. A lot of stuff is at your county. That's why you should get on those email lists for the county level. I turned in. Can you tell me what we are doing? Okay. What kind of grants can I get in Indiana for housing and help with bills? Anthony, the best way, the membership, you have all access to. If you're not a member, go to findhelp.org, findhelp.org. And if it's housing, click on housing. There'll be hundreds of people in Indiana that help you with housing problems, financial problems, okay? And start calling and searching around for what's there, okay? Because that's where they are. They're not in Google. I did another video about how to find things by not using Google. If you want to find grants and use Google, or you're not a member, it's really, what you do is the tough thing. You use AI. In other words, you could go to, what I use is chat.openai.com, and I did small businesses loans in Texas. Well, you can get grants in Texas. You look for that first, David, and you put in chat.openai.com, and then you tell it, and it's free. There's a free version, so use the free version. If you want to use Bard and all these others, you can, same thing. And you just say, hey, I want financial help to start a business in Texas from government offices or nonprofit organizations. I said to start a business. Yeah, so you want start a business in Texas, financial help, or you could just say grants, and include the websites, and sometimes they'll just come out, well, here's 5 places. No, ask for 20 more. Ask for, when they send you something, say, okay, I want more of these. Give me 10 more. Give me 20 more, whatever, and have them dig that. Every every website will be people who give you money or help. There'll never be a website, unless they screw up, and we all do that, a website that will want to sell you something, okay? I've gone to find help, and all the resources available to veterans are always gone. Well, you haven't looked hard enough. And also, for veterans, you said you went to find help. No, don't know what you do. If you're looking for help for a business, resources available for veterans, there's more, and you should look for non-veterans. You don't care if it's veterans money or non-veterans. There's more money for non-veterans than there is for veterans. So if you're only, keeping your eye on veterans money, then that's just a small percentage of what's available for a solar home. So you can't do that. You go to your state office on aging. Energy. You want to go to the state office on energy. If you're a member, look at item number 8 in the LESCO Meta Grant report, okay? And that shows you all about buying houses and the money that's available from the state. There's new grant money by Biden that's just coming available. It just started becoming available in California. They finally got their money to give out. The law was passed like a year and a half ago, but they're just getting it around to send it to the states so that people can apply for it. So California is one of the early ones that got it. So you want to go there. Also, make sure you go to your county veteran service office. Every county has special consultants that only help veterans get money. And the report I've seen on that is incredible, how much money they could get for veterans. They get more money for veterans than anybody else. Dental assistance in Louisiana. Yes, look at, what did I say that was for health? Under health, we have all the sources of free and low-cost dental in the health section in the LESCO Meta Grant report. Let me get you that. Yeah, ways to get free and I get my dental stuff for free. Well, actually, I think it cost me $50. It's just incredible. Okay. Yeah. So most of those programs are local. Some of them are national. Here is, I'm going to send you the list right now for the dental help. And what you have to do, you don't go through this list and expect this is perfect for me and I'm going to do it. If that happens, that's great. But most likely what's going to happen is that you're going to have to start calling these people to see exactly where you fit in, because it's really not clear a lot of times like that. Washington State takes grant money and does what they want with it. They don't give any. Well, Patty, you may think that, but it's they can't do that. Sure, they have to do it by the legislature. You vote for an elected official. The elected official is your proxy to decide how to spend this money. So the people who have the money, they have to follow the laws that give it out. So it's a little more complicated. It may look like that's what they're doing, but if you're going to fight, that's a different war to fight. To me, you have a financial problem, you don't try to change the world. Nobody could do it with $1 gazillion. What do you think you're going to do with no dollars? You want to use it. You want to use the world, what's there. It just may not be the way you like it to be. So you find out what's there and how to use what it is. I'm not sure what you were after, Washington State, Patty. Hi, Patty. Patty, Washington State never has anything in housing. 8-year wait. Well, that's one program for 8 years wait list. You have to find other sources of that and other opportunities. If you want to date some guy and he won't want to date you for 8 years, you're going to sit home and wait till they change your mind? No, you go somewhere else to find a date. If you go look for a job and somebody says, oh yeah, we'll be hiring in 8 years, come back. You don't go home and wait 8 years. You look for another people. So if somebody says, yeah, we're going to have a grant in 8 years. No, you don't sit home and wait or bitch for 8 years. You go somewhere else. If it's for housing, How do I get a grant for housing? Okay, look at the LESCO Meta Grant Report, okay? And in there is number 8 is where to get, or 7 or 8, I forget. There's 7 or 8. One is for fixing up a house and the other one is for getting a house. So you want to look at getting a house. And you call each of those 7 organizations that are there that help people get homes. They're all nonprofit organizations. That's all they do in life, 24 hours a day, is to help you get a home, okay? And find money and help, whatever it takes for you to get home. Okay, so that's what they're there to do. You're not going to find that using Google, that's for sure. You have to do something, either the sources we send out or talk to the sources. You have to, getting help, getting money, getting everything is all about people. People are the most important asset. The internet is great when you know what to do or to find sources for people. That's what you want to do, okay? How do I get a grant for a small business just starting if my credit? Doesn't matter what credit is. You can start a business with a lot of programs actually now for with people with lousy credit, Louis. It depends on where you live. What you want to do is get people who help you start that business for free. These are free consultants. That's all they do is help you think through your crazy idea and help you start a business. Yeah. And you could do that, Louis, by going to sba.gov and then put /local-assistance. Okay, and you will see every city has a half a dozen to 3 dozen, 4 dozen nonprofit organizations that all they do is help you, one-on-one start a business. Single mom with money to get MRI certification, 4,000 IBUs. You should use everything. If you don't have the money yet, you keep using anything, Granny. Use chat and put job training. That's the skill for that. And you'll probably be able to get money. I don't know where you live, Granny, but look at the LESCO, the 500 report. Look at the beginning of the chat. I gave you a link on where our 500 mini grant report is for your state. Get the 500 mini grant report. Download that, and you'll see. I don't have a PayPal account. Receive a grant. We send a check. Don't worry. Miss Simmons, is that it? I'm a grant, but I don't. Yeah, we'll send you a check. Let Mary know what's the way to get you the money. We don't care. Let's see. The grant. Yeah, it's really what you'll see is. All right. Okay, start careeronestop.org. But it is important, I think, that you use the LESCO, the 500 mini grant report for your state. Okay, let's see if I can get that up quickly. Okay, yeah, here it is. Okay, here it is. Download this, and you'll see the section on job training, okay? Okay, Rogelio, same thing as I just told to somebody up there. Somebody up there likes me. Oh, DeQuincy Simmons. I told you, download the 500 mini grant report for your state. Look for the section on job training. The first place to contact is your local career one-stop. Tell them you need job. We got so much free job training money in this country. It's crazy. I need help finding education grants. What can I do to get an education grant in Baltimore, Maryland? Okay, look at the 500 mini grant report. There's a section there on education, and check the job training section too, because it's easier to get a high-paying job with job training now, which you get paid. You get paid to get a high-paying job instead of paying other people to get the education and training you need to make more money. Now that sounds like a hell of a deal, doesn't it? So make sure things like apprenticeship programs are just exploding now. There's more people. The growth in apprenticeship programs is exploding, and the people going to college is diminishing, okay? So that's why you have to look at those other sources. And I have a section there also in your Meta Grant report, the LESCO Meta Grant report. There's a section there for education and college and paying that back. And by the way, if you have a college loan, go to studentaid.gov and make sure you talk to somebody about reducing what you have. I need a new computer. I'm still having issues. I've tried 3 different antivirus, still get forms disappear and not work right. Okay, Vera, what to do to get one quickly? Well, apply for one of ours, okay? I have one of ours. We give out 25 free computers on the 30th of every month, okay? Yes, lots of help for back taxes. You could even get them all forgiven, or at least 90%. Look in the video. I'm talking actually to somebody on YouTube now. So if you look my back videos, one on tax help with taxes, and that's it. The links are in there if you're not a member. Okay, try to. I had to need a computer. You had a discount on. Also, you could get $100 towards a new computer by that. The item on that I talked about. What is it called? Getinternet.gov. Getinternet.gov. That will give you $30 towards your internet bill every month, so that's like $300-400, and they give you $100 towards a new computer. Go to findhelp.org and put in your zip code and put in a computer, and then you'll see local nonprofit organizations that give computers. And also look on the left-hand side for our grants. LESCO grants. We give out 25 free computers on the 30th. Okay, on the 30th of every month, okay? So they make sure you apply to that. I need help educate. Can I get the SBA address again? Yes, here's the SBA. SBA, and actually it's in item number 5 of the LESCO Meta Grant report, and there's a whole bunch of other good possibilities for helping you with your business. But a good place to start is .gov, and then now I forget if that's a capital, LESCO. I mean, not LESCO. No, that's small. Okay, where did it go now? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Yeah, local assistant, SBA.gov, local dash assistant. Oh, we got the Lovers Grant up. Oh, we did that, good. Well, people ought to apply for the $40,000, that's up now too. And that's for tonight, so you got to apply for it. You can apply to both. So make sure you apply the other one for Feel Special and Heard. Oh my, Feel Special and Heard. Thank you, sir. Oh, thank you. And that's it. That's why, you know, we have people like Michelle is going to be online, and a bunch of other members to help members, so you know that you're being heard and get some help. Michelle herself got a bunch of grants. So see, I feel people like her are better than me because, you know, I'm not applying like you for the first time. I've been studying this 50 years. So I got different criteria that excites me. I love helping this family. Thank you, Michelle. It's wonderful. And makes me feel so good about life. And there's people that we can create what's smart. There'll always be idiots and screwed up or whatever, but that's life. We just gotta roll with it. But let's see. Love your work. Oh, thank you, Mosima. URUYY. What does UYY mean? No one is free until Palestine. That's for sure. What is the website again? Which website is this? Here, I'll write it over here for the SBA. SBA.gov/local. Okay. How is that? How is that? Wonderful. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to pass. I think Michelle's going to go back on live on Let's Go Help 2. So if you're around, stay around, and she'll be there to take your questions. To have to buy a home, fix it. Claudia, we'll get over to the Let's Go Help 2. That's where it all is. And we have reports on all those things. So I'm going to pass out on YouTube. So get over to Let's Go Help 2. Make sure you get there. Thank you, Epic Solar Home. Yeah. And I'll talk to you. How do you know if you have been chosen? We have a list of all the winners. So look on the left-hand side where we have the applications. Right below the applications, we have the list of winners. And it goes back months and months and months. So you can see all the winners. And we're going to have more. So business is good because of you. So because of you, we'll give back more money to you. I have the list. How do I get finding and filling for grants for disabled to start a business? Well, the same place as anybody else. And then there's other special places for people to start a business. Look at item number 5, Joseph, there. And the places to start. You make an appointment with the counselors. That's the best way to do this. Okay? Love you, Michelle, for doing so much and making my heart feel better and warmer. And Joseph, we have a listing of a state-by-state listing of people, of grants for people with disabilities in your state. So that's in the Let's Go Meta Grant Report, way down in the number 2023, something like that around there. So look down there and download yours. If not, leave us a question in the question corner. Gotta run now. Okay? Thank you again, everybody. You've made my life so special. And I thank you so much.